So, the BMW X1 has always felt out in the BMW SUV world. It has always looked a bit odd. Things started to change now with the 2021 facelift, and it's changing again. This is the new 2023 BMW X1. Let's see what it's like. Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Cars and More. Let's review the new 2023 BMW X1. So, at the front it has a cheeky, sporty, young look to it. It has the new BMW LED headlight style like what you would find on the new BMW 3 Series facelift. This gives it a sporty look. Helping this look is the new grille. It is unique and for me it finishes the car off quite well. Below this is the central air vent, and again it's similar to the new BMW 3 Series facelift, and the side vents are also similar to the bigger X3 and 3 Series facelift. It has a unique look from other BMWs, but it looks much better than the rest of the BMW SUV lineup in my opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comments section below, and whilst you are at it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Right, let's move on. At the side, the youthfulness continues. We have the usual BMW SUV silhouette and a familiar design that makes it recognisable as a BMW X1. We also still have the Hofmeister kink at the back, but we also now get flush door handles like what you would find on the BMW i4 and the 2 Series Active Tourer. The wheel arches are also more square, which makes the car more unique. The next car to be based on this car is the upcoming BMW X2. It will be exactly like the BMW X1 this time, but the rear will have a coupe design. This is very different from the current X2 and it will make it more like the bigger X4 and X6. Personally, if you want a more stylish BMW SUV than this X1, then this would be the one to go for. Moving round to the back, you see a very striking design. It is very edgy and modern. We have these thin LED tail lights that again look similar to the old X1 but also like current X3. The bumper also looks sporty and we get some fake diffusers and no fake exhausts. We also have a nice shaped spoiler. Let's have a look at your engine options as there are quite a few to get through. So there are a vast amount of engine options. There is petrol, diesel, plug-in hybrid and fully electric. Let's start with the petrol options. So to start with, you get a 1.5 litre 3-cylinder engine which has 134 brake horsepower and it can do 0 to 62 in 9.2 seconds. Next up is a 2 litre 4-cylinder with a 48 volt mild hybrid technology. This has 216 brake horsepower and it can do 0 to 62 in 7.1 seconds. For the diesel range, you get a 2 litre unit which will produce 148 brake horsepower or 209 brake horsepower. Both of these also have the 48 volt mild hybrid system. Let's go on to the plug-in hybrid options. So the first plug-in hybrid option, which is called the xDrive 25e, uses a petrol engine and an electric motor to create four-wheel drive, but it also has 243 brake horsepower. It can do 52 to 54 miles on a single charge depending on how you drive it. The next one is called the xDrive 30e, and this has 324 brake horsepower, and it can also do 50 to 52 miles on a single charge, again depending on how you drive it. Finally, you have the BMW iX1. This one is an all-electric car and it has one electric motor which has 311 brake horsepower, and it can do 0 to 62 in 5.6 seconds. This has the maximum range of 270 miles, which is decent enough for an electric car as your average commute each day is about 50 miles. The price of the BMW X1 starts at £33,775 and for the iX1 it starts at £52,225. Let's have a look at the inside. So, stepping inside, we are greeted with the new BMW design language. The interior design is also the same as the new BMW 2 Series Active Tourer and the upcoming BMW 1 Series facelift. Let's start with the dashboard. The dashboard is very premium with this air vent that stretches to the width of the dashboard. I like that this car feels driver orientated like any other BMW. We get this new steering wheel which looks great like any other BMW steering wheels. The infotainment system is BMW Operating System 8, but it is not quite the same as the one that is found in the BMW iX, i4, 3 Series facelift, X7 facelift, 7 Series and i7. This uses a smaller screen setup at 10.25 inches, but it still works in the exact same way. The instrument cluster is also the same but smaller at 10.7 inches as the other cars. Moving down to the centre console, we have this wireless charging pad with a seatbelt design. Next we get some cup holders, and then we get to this floating console design. This houses the new gear selector and volume knob, but what is missing, which I'm not happy about, is the BMW iDrive controller. According to BMW, small cars like this don't need it, which I completely disagree with. Finally, these seats are also new, and these are very comfy yet supportive. Let's check the rear seats out. So, sitting in the back row, you are going to be very surprised. Moving the front seat in a 6-foot position, there is still plenty of legroom for a 6-footer behind. And also, there is acres of headroom even with the optional sunroof. It is even bigger than the BMW 3 Series, which is actually quite surprising. Sitting 3 in the back will be very easy as the middle seat is actually quite wide for this type of car. You also get an armrest, air vents and USB-C ports. Let's check the boot out. So, opening the electric boot lid, we are welcomed with 540 litres with the seats up, and with the seats down it is 1,600 litres. These seats are split 40-20-40. For the electric and plug-in hybrid version, the boot size does go down to 490 litres and 1,550 litres because of the batteries. You also get some cubby holes and even a decent underfloor storage. So in summary then, the BMW X1 has got what it really deserved. It has the looks inside and out, but also the technology and usability as well as the feel of a proper BMW. Personally, I think that this is actually better than the BMW 1 Series. The question is though, will it be as good as the new 2024 Mini Countryman that is coming out next year? And this is actually based on that exact car. Stay tuned to find out more. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.